Look at all of the typos in that mother. That was great.
We are inviting the 09C from Noob Raid to think they can do Antorus on normal. Send me a letter for an invite.
You mispronounced the word tell. Now that's for old school players. If you may not know what send me a tell means.
It's like a whisper?
Yes.
A whisper.
For the first like month when I was playing this game, I saw people in chat talking about mobs. And I thought, well, that must mean a bunch of things. I later learned that it was
It's like monster or beast, right?
Well, I learned later that it was an individual enemy NPC.
What does it actually stand for? Is it like monster and or beast or something like that?
I have no idea. I bet you could Wikipedia the hell out of that, but no, I've not seen or heard anything about the explanation other than that a mob is that drunken kobold with the candle on its head.
You know, take handle.
Where do I find the Discord information so I can send it to somebody?
Oh,
it's in the guild message of the day and on Yamami's homepage after you sign it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is AIE Discord, so
yeah, I know that.
Well, it's not too bad. It's 111.
How are you coming on your diet?
Pretty good. I splurged a little on dinner last night because we went out to Buffalo Wild Wings, but I still only used 58 carbs. So it wasn't horrible.
So I have a question, I think, from a new raider. What eye level would you like?
I was hoping some for bigger videos. Somehow I turned on the overlay.
Kelly Carter could use an invite.
Kelly. It's Kelly.
Do you have that, Sai?
Yep.
Hey, Mimeth, I got some good news for you, man.
What's up?
You no longer have to do my lock boxes anymore.
Ah, you got your own rogue now.
Yep.
Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
It was nice helping out.
Yeah, thanks, man. Hey, it's Justy.
Yeah, because I'm a derp, so I was in the DOA Discord because I'm a derp.
No, there's no reason to be a derp there. Who knew?
Really?
I was there first too.
Hey, Sai, D&D question for you.
Uh-huh.
He asked for initiative, but there are no mobs that we know of. So I'm like, I don't know how to attack or go in. So I'm just like, hold until something happens. Everything good with that?
Are you the DM or are you a player?
I'm a player.
You're gonna get surprise attacked.
Okay.
That means somebody's either
That's
cloaked
your
or
warning.
stealthed or
You're about to be in
yeah,
battle.
you're about to be in a battle here, Sam.
And they
Yeah,
need to know.
I knew there was a battle, but most of the times on Critical Role, they know somebody's there. They've not done a surprise like that before, so I'm like,
Oh yeah, they have.
Yeah,
or
you're
it
about-
wasn't.
They'll walk into some area and he'll say, oh, and they're like, oh, we're all going to sleep now, and he's like, yeah, and roll for initiative.
Yeah, okay.
you have a rogue on you. That's probably what it is. Or not a rogue. Yeah, what do they call it? The stealthers.
Somebody's hidden, yeah, or
Yeah.
in the trees, or behind a bush, or something. It
It's
means
in a
you're going to
church.
need it shortly.
I am
It's
playing a
interesting.
rogue in that game.
Yeah. So I've got my shield up, and
It means you're about to be under attack.
yeah, I think I've got myself ready for defending and stuff. So we'll see how that happens. It'll be nice to actually start rolling some stuff.
My
So
Well,
I-
yes, I knew you wanted to for a while, so yay.
Si, do you want me to put another thing in chat?
Yes.
my bicep is spasming.
Oh no.
Uh huh.
Kind of weird.
Yeah.
Are you trying to freak out some BC?
I don't know. I'm sitting here with my arm raised and my biceps randomly spasming.
You've been working out a lot lately, haven't you?
Somebody does.
Yeah, it's too, but to eat a banana.
I just run for the store because I don't keep bananas on me.
Okay, hold on. Real quick, stretch it both ways. That should help alleviate it. He's saying his biceps, so stretch the arm, all the way one way, and then all the way the other way. That way it will stretch both sets of muscles.
Good call, Kelly. That fixed it.
It was just the context. I was like,
His thigh is not in this range, so.
Yeah, things get real sideways with Kasai.
I enjoy him so much.
Noob incoming.
Alright, do we have a warlock here? Who is also in chat? Voice?
We don't have any warlocks.
That's
Surprising.
Wait, who's Lil on?
yeah, their tank.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a warlock here.
Are you going Demon Hunter tank in the expansion?
No, probably still focused on my BK version.
Yeah.
We are currently live streaming.
I'm live as well.
I have a holy pally that wants to come that's currently finishing heroic.
So does that mean I can say bag of dicks once and then not again?
No, because we're also hosting it via
mean I can say bag of
AIE
dicks once and then
Guild.
not again?
Twitch. No.
Cease.
Bad
Sw-
Justy.
Swear jar, swear jar.
Is that really a swear?
Yeah.
Anybody
Bag
re-
of, a bag of Richards.
anybody
It-
remember the command or quick key not show Discord overlay on my screen for people who are not talking?
It's shift tilde.
Yeah, the last update.
And you want to
took me off.
unpin it.
It came on. I'm like, I never told you to come on. I specifically told you to stay off. But it's in the
Ah.
settings.
Thank you, that was driving me.
I dislike overlays. Is it safe to go inside?
Yes, it should be. I'm heading that way right now.
We have one. We have a pally healer coming from a heroic that I will stay outside, invite, and summon if somebody stays out with me.
I can hang out.
Okay. It is.
Light forged! Secure this position! We will not fail you.
Lil, what are you doing?
We'll keep these winged beasts disable the defenses. You clear a path.
Let's go ahead and have a little tank this time around. Because Kelly, I know you could rock out the DPS on your feral.
I was gonna say I might want to hop over to my hunter for DPS. Fire level 205.
Welcome.
He's fine.
Actually, I'll hop over my rogue. That's okay. She's 215.
Did anybody listen to this week's instance yet?
I have not because I just got out of the woods.
Alright, if you have not been invited to the raid group yet, please speak up in chat because I am not good with spelling and just saying invite me doesn't tell me. There you go.
I'm waiting for one more individual who's supposed to finish heroic shortly.
Hold on as well, Grim. My rogue's logging in.
Ah. We have people outside at the stone.
Oh, we have a warlock inside too.
It's Cleve.
You have a warlock inside. I presume you're doing that. I'm just waiting on the person to finish their heroic.
Can somebody throw Nip and Tuck summons?
Yep. Hex, can you drop a summoning booty?
And Silas, you can invite me. It's gonna be an hour or so till they get around to us.
Gotcha.
What you doing, Diddy?
Heroic Antorus.
Ooh, go.
To go get the mount.
Yay!
Is it still dropping?
Still doing that. Awesome.
Yeah, the mount is the head of the curve, isn't it?
Yeah, but you don't get the title, right?
You do not get the title, but I don't care. I just want
Wait, did I get a title for doing ahead of the curve?
He did it.
Wait, you
from
can still get the
patch, you did.
spell link?
If you did it mythic, not heroic.
Oh, I did heroic.
Well, I think you get a,
I get that.
I think you get a title for that too.
No, no
but-
title.
But
Can you guys
okay,
work on summons while I answer guild chat?
Sure, I am right here at the stone.
We're inside with the warlock.
Oh, alright. Admit.
All right, if you're outside, let's go in. We got a warlock.
Diddy, can you move back slightly with your mount?
Where's Zod? I want my Zod fix.
anybody else need to invite? Anybody not invited yet? What are you coming on with? Get some summon.
Let's punch a demon.
Alright, if we can get the last summons out, I'm gonna pull.
I think.
I'm grabbing
So, everybody, welcome! This is DOA. Running the features while they are now, I know some of you have been practiced, may not have been, but we're running from 8 to 10 minutes at a time. We will take a break and then kind of run New Raid, lock out with different members of New Raid from 11 to 1. That. We are going as far as we go. I don't think that we'll make it full to the end of the game, but we're just trying to kill as many bosses as we can. It's very possible that we're going to wait on some of the bosses as people as we can. So have patience with us while we do it. And keep in mind for those that are familiar with the raid, while they're it's not specifically in grade, so we run things a little bit differently. One of the bigger differences is that we're not here to keep necessarily the fight in this raid. We are just here to show you the raid and get you through the boss you can. So to that effect, we are going to be explaining the boss fight very quickly and with minimal amount of explanation, where hopefully you don't die. And that's how we will be handling that. If at any point in time you have any questions on anything, please speak up and let us know, and we will be glad to answer.
Yes, those of us in DOA welcome you, and we will have much fun with you.
The next thing to note is that we are live streaming this on multiple channels, including the official AI Guild channel, and therefore we will be following AI politics as far as chat is concerned, so no politics related. However, we are also have a minor site, so we're not is an event. It is 100 gold based on minor time where this does not mean that you can pay and give them money and for all you want. That is not the point of it. So please let's have a little courtesy and everything else. So does anybody have any questions so far?
What is
Where
best
did
sandwich?
these come from?
Except for Tony.
What is best sandwich?
What is what?
Best sandwich.
Oh. VLC for baby?
Hot dogs are not sandwiches. That's blasphemy. A hot sandwich
hot dog joke sometimes would be sandwich and I was between two pieces of bread.
Science is wrong. That's the first time you'll ever hear me say that.
Okay, flat earther boy.
Like, I don't believe in flat earth. I don't believe the hot dog works.
You've not left this through.
Wait, let's clarify. Are you talking hot dogs on a bun or hot dogs cut up on a plate? Because if they're cut up on a plate, they're totally not a thing.
Like your traditional hot dog that you know, bun, hot dog, or bratwurst, or whatever you want to say, in my definition, is not a sandwich.
We're gaining
So what
ground.
happens
Press the
if
attack.
you're like my grandmother who peels
Light horns, fall back, champions. Bring that monstrosity down.
It comes from the days when that was in like pig intestines or something.
Steady up.
Now,
My grandmother did that too. It's disgusting.
Steady up.
eat-
Steady up. Steady up.
Do you need a summons, Gusty?
my reasoning is that a hot dog is not between two pieces of bread. It's between one piece of bread split in half.
And that's a sandwich.
Interesting.
A sandwich is between two pieces of bread.
Yay! The add-on is working now. We're good.
So what you're saying, if you accidentally break the bun, then you have a sandwich.
Hi,
Hey,
Asher.
Hi, Asher.
What I'm saying is, I'd rather kill this boss than worry about the pluses and minuses of sandwich hot dogs.
That sounds like a good position to take. Let's kill things!
I just want to say, hey Asher. I got a joke for Asher. What do horses eat? Hey!
Can we have a ban on dad jokes too?
What's brown?
Hello,
and
Asher.
chicken?
What's up?
Hello, Asher!
Alright. We're going to explain this boss fight very quickly. As I said before, we are going to move through here as quick as possible. If you die, please do not take it the wrong way or anything else, but there's a distinct possibility we may leave you dead.
Maybe what?
If one of our undergeared members happen to die, we may leave you dead. No offense. Just so we can make sure boss time. Okay, so this is the first boss in here, World Breaker, and so he has 3 phases, and there's 2 intermediate phases that are the same. In phase 1, all the ranged are going to kind of spread out, but you need to be in front of the moon raid marker and behind the other colored raid markers. There's a tank mechanic that we have to run out and around the group, and if you're out in this back area, back in here, there's a fairly good chance you're going to get hit by it, and it will one-shot you if you're not the tank. If you get the ability on you that's going to drop a big giant green circle, you need to run it over here to the left. Left is the big green circles of doom.
That goes for melee as well.
That's a green raid marker, green circles of doom. If you see a tiny green circle, only one person, 1 or 2 people need to stand in it to soak it, and that's it. And they will be all over the place. When he transitions, we will kill the left gun first. It'll pop up out of his shoulder. You can kind of see it up there now, but you can't target it. And then he will do a big boom of death. So once that gun is dead, everybody needs to run back to moon, melee included. Wait for the boom to go off so you don't die, and then run back to melee range. And when we run back, we'll be in phase 2. Everybody's going to stack on blue. In this instance, you will no longer run the big giant green circles out, and we will be calling these out in the fight. Everybody stays on blue until all the circles drop in one nice little pile, and then we're going to run over to purple, and then everybody's going to stack on purple and wait for the big circles of doom to stop and drop in one pile, and then we're going to run back to blue, and we're just going to keep going back and forth. Thank you for the food, and I believe we have a spirit cauldron as well. I don't know. It's been dropped. Please make sure to eat. So that phase, that's all of phase 2. It's just going to keep going back and forth, and that includes ranged and healers. Every single person. Okay. When he does the transition, we'll kill the gun on his right shoulder, and then run away for the big move of death. And then after that, ranged can spread back out where they were before, but try and stay in the middle of the room so that the tanks can run around again. And melee, you're going to be between the goalposts in front of the boss. So phase 1 is spread, phase 2 is stack, phase 3 is spread. Take the green to the green raid markers and avoid getting hit by a tank. There is a cauldron in the back behind the moon. Please grab one and then take a second one so that we use up the cauldron. We can spread them around later if somebody happens to be an alchemist, but at least people can have them. Maybe. If it's not glitched. It is.
Yeah, it's glitched for me too. Yep.
Well, I got one
I'm out
of
of
it.
range.
I got 2 if someone needs another one.
It's alright. I'm an alchemist. I'll be okay.
That was a very, very basic explanation. Does anybody have any questions pertaining to the fight and not about baby?
Please, on all these fights, if you have lust, do not pop it. That would be Corgo popping lust.
Yes, so please, yep, what he said.
And whatever priest still has, or now has, Word of Fortitude, that's awesome.
Do you have kings? Kelly's have kings?
Did not get
Yeah.
a buff thing.
Doesn't go beyond me, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
King doesn't like the old kings. God, I miss saying, does everybody have kings?
I can't believe they didn't bring an aspect of the paw.
Kelly, you
I
there?
miss aspect of the wild.
AKA
Oh yeah.
Mark of the wild.
Here we go.
PvP things.
Since Alan is not here, I would say one thing,
5,
and that is
4,
pre-pop.
3,
Enemy combatants detected.
Sorry.
Lots of popping in it. 3, 2, 1.
1. Help sir. Run out.
Ember, if you get, the heck?
Keep moving.
Stay towards the middle of the room, guys.
4,
Gals.
3, 2.
The tanks have to make a horseshoe around you guys, so you don't want to be off in the middle of nowhere unless you're dropping, DM and kick that green circle of doom.
4, 1. Help sir. Run out. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Decimation, run out if you
Keep
have
moving. 4, 3, 2, 1. Absorbed. Total close.
Remember, you want to take Annihilation,
3,
or is it just
2, 1. Target change. I need to target something.
Annihilator on the left side?
I need a touch. I don't have a target.
And everybody go back to moon. Everybody stuck on blue. Every single person. Got healers, ranged, everybody one tight stuck on blue. And do not move, do not move, do not move. Now run. Go to the right to the next one.
Keep moving.
I forgot what color it was.
4, 3,
Purple.
2, 1.
They might be a little close, so just stack up as a group. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Run away. Great job.
1.
Stay. run.
2, 1.
Remember, stay.
System prime.
Keep moving.
Launch.
1. Tools close.
Stay here. Stay here, let's just stay.
I need to target something.
Right. Run out, but kill the decimator, the other guy. And everybody back to moon. Back to moon. Not want to get hit by this. Alright, range spread out around moon. Leave us path. Melee between goalposts. Range, you can group up a little bit more. There will not be more of the big group of death.
Threat terminated. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tuned close.
Good job.
Very nice.
The boss is kind of over the edge here. Click on it, you can loot him.
On the northern
Congrats,
front.
Belle.
I'll keep their forces occupied so you can hit the priority targets.
Make sure you loot the boss. It is on personal. This is one place where we do differ from New Raid. At the halfway point, when we hit 9 o'clock, we will open up trade to anybody that would wish to trade, so that others can roll on it. So until then, please hang on to your gear. Do not spam raid chat with it. Just hold on to it, and we'll do that at 9 o'clock. If you want to get rid of it. If it is an upgrade for you, or you want to keep it for transmog, you are more than welcome to keep it.
Incoming Legion ships! Take cover!
We will cleanse the universe in fire!
So, what does everybody think so far of Free Darkstorm? Let's not get into the Horde versus Alliance, but do you think we could have done more with that, or you guys think that they did just right with having the full world quest? I'm asking mechanically, that's what I said.
For the next part, they'll probably open up.
I mean, the gating's don't run through the puddle. You got like
Stay to the left, stay to the left.
Yes, do not run into the green puddles that do. I'm sorry, you were saying the gating?
Yeah, the gating's fine.
See, that's kind of what I thought. I got it within a couple hours. I was able to get all of my alt the forward quest.
It's only
I don't have a target.
I know like half of it, but I mean, it's like all of a sudden, boom, you're done.
Dodge the puddles.
Well, then you can do other stuff. You don't feel like you're gonna have all your time stuck.
Antorus has left us a few of his favorite pets.
I literally have nothing to do except to take questions for on my alpha. Like, I'm not even great.
I guess the squiggles is
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting to see what comes out on Tuesday to see how much further along it goes.
I think this week
Was there any really reason to do the World Classics?
They're good for. It drops 210 gear and it has a chance to Titan Forge and Warforge. So if you have ults that you want to get gear on before you start questing in BFA, then yes.
I get frequent upgrades. I've gotten 2 Titan Forge so far, and I think 4 Warforged, and several things that weren't. There were those got sockets. I almost never just get 2, because usually it's like, 2 pieces of the same gear. And,
Alright, let's go.
I'm doing Warforge.
What is AVT?
What?
Hold on a second.
Antorus the burning throw ISIS.
Oh.
Oh. Alright, so this is what we lovingly call the puppies, and you'll see it's 2 dogs. There's the fire dog and the shadow dog, which is red and orange and purple respectively, as you can tell when they come in. They share a health pool. So, all of melee, if you are a melee fighter, you will be on the purple dog with Lil. If you are ranged or healers, you will stand on the blue raid marker, which is halfway between the dogs, roughly. And me and Kith, you want to join me again?
Sure.
Kith and I will be on the fire dog so that she can keep me alive, because we have to keep the dogs separated. There's only a few key things that you need to know about this fight. The purple dog randomly poops out purple orbs that swirl, and it's like a black hole. It will suck you in, and if you get too close to it and you can't get out of it without a speed boost, it will eventually kill you, because it goes all the way across the room from the purple raid marker to the red raid marker. So if you have any cool abilities that helps you get out of things, such as disengage or warlock teleport pad or that sort of thing, you want to make sure that you have that readily available. The purple dog will also do a random ability where he will summon a purple circle on the ground underneath a single player, and then everybody in that group needs to stack in that circle to soak the damage. So if it's in the melee, all the melee stack in it. If it's in the ranged group, all the ranged stack in it. The fire dog will randomly pick random people and shoot fire lines of doom at them. You want to make sure that if you're targeted, you cannot possibly miss the line of fire, that you need to run it out of the group so it's not in that line of raid markers, so you don't hit everybody with it. As soon as it drops, you need to run out of it and go back to your group. He also will target random people and do a fire circle under you, an orange circle. Those you do not want to stack. You want to make sure you take that out of the group until it falls off, and then go back to where you're supposed to stand. So, everybody can DPS the purple dog. They share a health pool. Do not stand in the black hole. Stack in the purple circle. Do not stack in the fire circle. And if you have the fire lines, run out of the group. That's all you need to know about this fight. Any questions? Seriously though, if you do have a question.
What is
a question pertaining to the fight?
Are they good dogs?
You have the chance to get a mount that Diddy is on right now. They randomly drop.
4,
You cannot bonus roll the mount though, so don't try.
1. I'm out of range.
Lost in 3, 2, 1.
I feel sorry for you, individual whose voice.
Something is very quiet, yeah.
Sorry, was that me?
No, it was somebody who was talking right before you left.
Stack.
Watch your...
That's the sphere of Black Circle Doom. That you do not want to be in at all. Loop.
Run out.
I heard somebody very quietly say hello. That's the red line. Kick them out of the group.
If you just said hello, you need to open your microphone.
Now there will come a tricky part where we get the fire and the purple. So you want to spread out the fire, but stay within the purple circle. Try not to kill your raider.
And then after that, I think.
Watch your...
I think you're left. Black hole. Red lines of doom, take them out of the race, please.
Stack up the bomb.
Just want to give a shout out. Say hi. Purple circle of doom. Alright, I'm gonna slaughter this. I know how to say it, like it. Apollo? Apollo? How do you say that? Apollo? I'm horrible. It's an officer too, and I don't even know how you... That's such a bad thing. But hello! Thank you for the shout out.
Demons down, but countless more await the attention of
Puppies
your
are gone.
blade.
Let's raise the dead, please. Oh, all the loot is on the purple puppy. So just make sure you loot the purple dog. And then we go back. Apo! Yes, you should join us back in.
Don't step on the snot.
That's tempting.
There's a
Can you hear me?
close to
Not
your
you.
location, the likes of which I
Not
have
you, Corgi.
felt since
Still
the
not you,
beginning of
Corgi.
the
You
dark
keep on saying that right after
If
I
the
say
Legion
something.
is using that
Did you
hub
keep saying
to
something when
gather
they say something?
reinforcements, then it must
I
be
probably can't hear 'em.
destroyed before we are
He's
overwhelmed.
always saying something.
Okay. Shh. Who keeps trying to talk and we keep saying it's quiet? Oh, that's you, Cleavage? You know how to turn your mic up.
I don't think it was cribbage. I think it was cribbage.
You think they're really speak?
Not at once.
I'm out of range.
But whoever was trying to talk that we couldn't hear you, started doing if you can't figure out how to turn it up, always type in chat.
I need a target.
And yes,
Nick, your mic needs to get a job then.
for those people that are watching the live stream, yes, I am a mouse click keyboard turner.
I'm a mouse clicker, not a keyboard.
I didn't do it. Somebody said something about it that it might be tonight, but I have not confirmed the word. Please focus on the skull. I still say, as a tonight, we should have a.
I don't have a target. I need to target something.
I say that's a bad idea.
I'm out of range.
No, this is pretty great.
Oh dear God. I did not mean tonight. To everybody watching the stream, I apologize.
Let's just demonstrate the reason why.
I heard a familiar voice
Bad
calling.
idea.
Please click the
Follow
portal.
inside this accursed
Demonstrating why it's a good idea. I mean, who wouldn't want to listen to that? It's beautiful.
I
I'm
have
sorry, I
many,
stepped down.
many
What'd you say?
wares. Many farewell.
Alright. Don't make me shoot, Kelly.
Hey, I've got a gun.
So you're gonna shoot. I've got a pistol, which is way better.
Alright, so, as everybody comes running into this room, you should get an extra action button on your screen. It is green and it is swirly and it is fun looking, and when you hover over it, it says Surge of Life. If you have or never have used that mechanic before, now would be a fantastic time to try it out. When you push the button, it shoots you up in the air and gives you slow fall wing. If you click the button a second time, it will give you a little target green area on your mouse that you can then move wherever you want to move, and as long as it's green and you click on a spot, you will jump and land to that spot. So there is a lot of jumping in here. I highly recommend that you attempt and to do it right now and try it out and get used to the mechanic. Just a word of warning, it is on a cooldown once the fight starts. It will not be like it always is. So, if you have never been in here, over here on the platform, you can see that there is a white swirly in what looks like a bridge that does not exist. That will take you quickly up and down the platform, so if your fly wings are on a cooldown, you can use those mechanics to manipulate yourself around the room. Everybody got that part of it so far?
Yep.
Awesome. This fight is we kill all the stuff before it gets to the tree. The tree is over on the left side, in the middle. If you scroll your mouse over there, you'll see there's kind of a glowy orby spot. And when you hover over it, it says Essence of Eonar. That is the boss. We have to prevent the Legion from attacking her. And how we do that is we defeat their forces as they teleport in. For those that have done this fight several times before and was not with us last weekend, we found out that due to the crunch and the timing, we do have to kill the puppies that spawn, because they will go and eat the boss's face. She went from 100 to 25 before she clicked her little awesome button and killed them.
Noted.
For the most part in this fight, we are all going to go together as a group. So we are going to start at purple and then go down to blue, which is down to your right. Purple is considered mid, so if we say go to mid or middle, this is purple. If we say go to bottom or down, that is blue. And if we say go to top, it is the red raid marker, which is all the way across the map, on the left, all the way up at the top, at the thing that looks like the Pantheon building. That is where that is. So you're going to want to follow the herd.
And you may have to kill some things along the way, especially if you're ranged.
The absolute most important mob to kill is the giant Fell Reapers and interrupt their artillery ability. So make sure you have that in your mind, that we need to interrupt that and kill them ASAP. The top team, at some point we are going to have to split into two groups. The top team will be myself and Rim and Fu and Kith. Everybody else needs to stay with the group. So Fu, Kith, Grim, and myself are going up top to do interrupts and kill the top. When the bats come, you're very light on ranged. Thank you. I spaced out for 2 seconds there. I was trying to think of the word. If you are ranged, which is I think 3 of you, you guys are gonna have to be on bat duty. I know the hunters are beast mastery. I am sorry, but you guys are what we got with our warlock. So you guys are on the bat.
Sorry, my darkness is set to maximum right now. Were you wanting me to help at top?
I only eat plants. And animals that eat plants.
No.
Okay.
Can you demonstrate or show where these swirly things are that will get us from place to place?
Yep, follow me.
If you look down below on the platform to the right, there's a little thing. It's got some...
You can see me jumping over.
Yeah, the mouse over.
All you have to, you don't have to jump or do anything, just run on it and it jumps you up for you. And they are all around this platform to go up to the top. They go down over here. They go all over the place. Now everything will be running towards the tree. So if something comes down this middle road, it's going to go down here, it's going to hang our left, and it's going to go straight for the tree. It's going to take the fastest route it can to get to where the tree is. We just have to make sure we kill everything before the tree dies. And that's it.
Yep. Especially the big stuff.
Something about being alright and let's do this. Leroy Jenkins or something like this.
I'm waiting for Bell and Diddy. Alright, everybody's ready?
Ready.
Turn around.
The forces of the Legion seek
Everything
to
starts
capture
here
my
at this door
essence for
in
their
middle.
infernal master.
Once the big Cell Reaver Destructor, that is the priority. Everybody should be running and killing that and interrupting it, and then come back to the again.
I forgot to do my talent that gives me the next.
I need a fight.
Everybody to bottom. That's blue to the right.
Be gone, intruders. Back to your master.
I need to target something first.
Everybody back to middle. Back to middle, that's where we started. We are very melee heavy, so I apologize. Remember the big guys first?
Well, he didn't like me.
It's too far.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't think threat was that bad.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, it wasn't. My threat mirror was at pretty much nothing.
Alright, everybody, to the top. Is there stuff on the bottom?
We go after that straight afterwards.
Big Adam.
I don't have a
Alright,
target.
a couple of Fellors down the ramp, and we have puppies. We all need to go get. Puppies are at the tree. We do need to kill the puppies.
I need to target something. I don't have a target.
Good.
Fear its power.
Bottom in 30 seconds.
I think she just wiped out mid for us.
Think.
Yeah,
It looks like bats are spawning though, so if you're on the bat, bats are incoming. Everybody else should be going to the bottom.
Big Ad.
Alright, if you are a top person, that is Grim, that is Kip, that is Pooh, you guys need to head up top. Everybody else needs to kill downstairs and then head for the bat. Please use the Warlock cookie. I hope you grab some.
They're mid-flip.
Meat chocolate chip.
Big Ad.
If all your stuff is dead, we have a couple of cell guards running down the top. If not,
Minions of darkness, you will know the might of a
Gordon's
titan.
probably gonna kill.
Big ad.
Mid? There's a big ad at mid.
What ad? It's gone.
And it's dead now. Fine.
Yeah, her timing is a little off.
It's off.
Usually it's done by now.
Alright, we're gonna get a destructor at the top. And I think there's another one.
I think this is it.
Yeah, her timings are way off with the front.
Well, shit.
Grim.
Yep, that's fine there. Very dark. We do have somebody under 8.
Defeat them before they reach me, or always lost. Victory is nigh, champions. Dispatch their remaining forces.
And
I will see to
congratulations.
myself.
Please res the dead. Loot is in a chest by the orb tree. So once you are res, fly down here and check. You can then talk to the tree to exit and she will port you out.
I don't know why you're talking to trees though, that's kind of weird.
As soon as you get ported out, turn around a 180 and immediately go back in through the portal.
I mean, talking trees is also very weird, but I mean, talking to trees is especially weird.
You should end up in the same room we're in, so go down the left side we cleared, and we're gonna clear the trash to the next box.
Start party, where are you?
Yeah, well, at least
Guys!
Still need another door.
Yeah? Which raid marker are you closest to? Somebody...
I don't have a target.
Oh, I see.
Hex, could you drop a summoning closet? So, for anybody who may just be joining us and watching us in Twitch, DOA is one of the great teams for World of Warcraft. AI is in here. And we are hosting a special event for Noob Raider.
I need to target something first.
Since Noob Raid usually is one raid here behind, we are actually running full through Antorus normal.
Use your wings to jump up.
So we are running Noobs through Antorus for funsies on normal modes so that they have a chance to see the fight before BFA drops in a couple weeks. So, let's go!
Talk to the tree.
Food down.
Thank you, Kip.
Did you have cauldrons? Is it back in the portal?
Yes, we did.
We tried to have one, but they're kind of borked right now. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So I wouldn't worry about it yet. Sorry.
I have an extra flask if you need it.
Yeah, I need one because I was out in an old raid trying to get some gear and I got rid of all my stuff.
Did you get
Yeah, I got my britches. I tried to see you, but you weren't on that night.
I love the word britches.
Oh, fun. Portal woman.
Did you find me, Gusty?
Okay.
I'm busy setting my britches on fire.
Alrighty. So this is Portal Keeper. And she has portals. Obviously, if you look around the room, you'll see there's a red fire portal, a green cell portal, and a purple shadow portal. She always goes and opens the portals in the same order, so we go in fire first, then green, then purple. The downstairs group is going to be our ranged, which is Diddy, Bell, Hex, and Boo, I think I'm going to have you stay down as well. So at some point during the fight, she is going to open the portal. Unless you're one of those people, or let's see, Kith, you want to stay downstairs and heal? Unless you're one of those people, or Kith, or the tank that is actively taking the boss, you need to go in the portal when we say, hey, everybody go in the portal. Let the tank pick up the mini-boss. There's a mini-boss on the platform up there. Then beat the crap out of the mini-boss. On the fire one, make sure you interrupt. When you go into the fell one, it is a spider, and it will randomly cocoon people, so everybody needs to stack up on the boss, and then turn and break the people out of the cocoons as soon as possible. And then in the shadow phase, you can't see anything unless we drop fire from the fire phase in there. So if you get into the shadow portal and you see pods of fire on the ground, do not walk through them or stand in them or get too close to them, or you will accidentally pick them up and we will lose our line of sight with the mini boss in the purpley room. I need a couple people who know what to do with the fire and who are quick to take them over to... Alright, Nip, got one. I need another volunteer to take a second one over to purple. Who wants to do that?
Cord can.
Alright, Corey, that'll be you and Kelly, and you guys are going to take the fire over to purple as soon as the fire boss is. For those that are staying on the platform, or anytime the portal is not open and you're on the platform, anytime there are ads up, ads are a priority over the boss, no matter what. The boss does two mechanics you need to be aware of. She shoots a fell line of doom on the ground. Do not stand in the big line of doom. It will kill you and knock you back and all kinds of bad stuff, so run out of the big green line. Also, the tanks are going to be moving her across the platform because she does an ability called Collapsing World, I believe. And it's a big, it's another purple black hole of doom. It does not suck you in, but if you're standing in it when it goes off, you'll probably die. So don't stand in the purple, don't stand in green, don't stand in the fire, kill the ads, and then kill the boss. Any questions?
Can you repeat who was on the downstairs list? I zoned out.
Yes. I will... Alright, if you are in group 4, you are staying downstairs. That is Hex, Diddy, Vel, Kith, 2, and whatever tank is active.
Gotcha.
Any other questions?
Can we put the tree out, please? Test the drill sense with the phase.
We need party buffs.
Oh, can we get buffs? Alright, everybody's shown is ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is this
That is the purple circle of doom that you do not want to see.
Stack
Got it? Take it, take it.
Stay away from
Alright, to the
lands.
fire portal. Remember to interrupt if you're in the fire portal.
3, 2, 1, step.
Do not stand in the fire.
Turn close. Watch your step. Take right. Watch your step.
Let's see another healer down.
Watch your step.
Yep, Zark. Well, for future reference, Zadar, can you stay down as well?
Torn close. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, look.
Watch your step.
Out of the green line of death.
3, 2, 1. Watch your step. Torn close. Stack high.
We got 4% on my core.
Stay away from
Alright, portal's open. You want to
We're in line.
2, 1. Watch your step.
Alright, everybody in green, green, green. Remember, stack touch. If you get cocooned, we need you where we can very melee him. So you target the web.
Our forces are infinite.
Everybody back out the green.
3, 2,
Watch the fellow.
watch your step.
The fate of all who oppose
Yeah, sorry about that. My mouse.
Res tip.
Stack high. Relax. Stack high.
Out of the green fella, dude.
3, 2, out of there. 1. Watch your step.
Run away.
Torn close.
forces are infinite.
Stay away from lines. Stack high. 2, 1. Watch your step.
Down the plastic world. To the purple portal.
Your mind are so easily clouded.
Remember, if you drop the fire, you got drop that odd linker, you gotta back it out a little bit.
Our forces are infinite.
3, 2, 1. Everybody back out.
2, 1.
Witness the power to destroy worlds.
It's too far.
And kill the boss. No more portals. We are done. Now we just kill her and avoid lines of death and the people of the
wrath of the Legion will overwhelm you.
3, 2, 1. Stack time. 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
The power to destroy worlds. Forces are infinite.
3, 2, 1. Stay away from lands.
Great job, everybody.
Without
Thank
their
you.
portals, the
Alright, we
Legion
are
is
going
cut
to
off from
stop here for a second.
Now is the time to press
We are going
our
to give
attack.
out gear and kind of do break at the same time. I know it seems kind of odd, but for those that are looking for loot, as we clear trash to the next boss, you'll be able to take a bio. The idea is that we're trying to get through this as quick as possible, so we're not going to have a set break timer. If you have a piece of gear or 2 or 3 that you would like to get rid of, please send a link to it. Whisper me. I am on mic. I said something in raid chat. Link it to me and I will post it one at a time for people to roll on. This way we don't have floods of people spamming 5 different items and then nobody knows what anybody's rolling on. So, if you have anything you want to get rid of, please link it to me. I will start doing that. If you don't have anything to trade and you're not interested in gear, you can take a bio break. If we have enough people running, you can head towards the next boss for trash. High command.
Don't park just outside the portal because you'll get hit.
Yes, if you're going AFK, just stay inside of here. Alright, I'm gonna start posting everything. First item is the tank trinket. Obviously nobody is main tanking, so if anybody usually has a tank spec and would like to roll on it, roll.
Repair mounts is up at the trash.
I don't know why I did that. I went to the totally wrong place.
Oh, Sadar, if you're here, keep your res up. Somebody.
I've been trying, but it says he's got a res pending.
You might have to wait for his timeout. Last call on the trinket, anybody? Oh, it's /roll. If you want to roll on it, type /roll in chat and there you go. It'll pop up. Alright, I have a 63. Anybody else? Next item. This is a ring. It is haste, versatility, and it has a socket. Field Postmaster. If you are interested in that, please roll.
If we looted something from the Portal Master, we can't take that one, obviously, right? Like, even
No.
if we wanted to. Yeah.
You could.
You can.
Oh.
We're putting up rolls for stuff people don't need. Or
I got a piece of gear.
Alright, going in 3.
Oh yeah, it was the lockout thing. That's what it was.
Right. Any paladins want the Warforged chest piece? It is 215. But again, that is a paladin tier chest piece.
Well, I've already got it.
I'm fine.
Alright, no worries, Grim. Have fun.
I'm out, kids.
Bye, Grim.
Enjoy.
Have fun, Grimmy Grim.
Next item is Cloak of the Burning Vanguard. Crit Mastery Hook. Also, if nobody's rolling on it and you already won something tonight, please feel free to roll on it. I would rather it go to somebody than trash. Alright, next item. Plate Waste with Crit and Mastery. Anybody want belt? Well, like I said, if nobody else rolls on it, I'd rather have someone take it. Alright. Next item, or last item I should say. This is the Death Knight tier set. Tier chest. Any Death Knights?
I just rolled on stuff though, so
Well, like I said, I'd rather see it get used than not used. And that's it. All the loot. Alright, for those that were waiting for loot, if you want to take a quick bio, I'm hard the rest of us to start playing Crash towards Council. I hope we have a good one.
Yep, you do.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to y'all.
Yep, just play catch up whenever you can. We'll stop at the boss until you see. Do not take the warframe, just run down the pathway and up to the right to little church council, and then take the telepad across. We do have our warlock with the main group, so if anybody does get lost, we can.
I recognize the trappings of the General's command.
I'm here.
Also, we're going to step. Does anybody have any questions or anything about the raid or how it is?
I don't have a target.
Our one person that was under 18 has left the room. Do we have any others that are underage minor players?
No, just because we don't act underage. Like,
Alright, so what happens in this case is because this is the CIE build, we still do have to follow the build chat and policies. Still no swearing. However, in this case, we do not have a minor to pay anymore, so if you do swear, it is on your honor to put 100 gold in your gold guild bank. Oh, yep. Grim left to spend some time with his girlfriend.
aww.
I know, they've been together for 5 months. I'm highly impressed.
So Grim Cow is now Cheerful Cow.
Wait, did Kelly Carter just do a welcome back Mr. Carter joke?
Yes.
That's like a meta thing.
Josiah, you want me to be the things the entire time?
Sure. Alrighty. Yes. Alright, everybody is up here that is not a regular raid member, so I assume you guys are all here, so I'm going to go ahead and do a quick ready check and explain the fight. This is not the full. Make sure that you're back. People may have went. Stormforge, are you here? Alright, I'm going to briefly explain this. I think Stormforge is AFK, but we'll pick him up when he gets. So this
I'm
is.
back. Sorry.
Nope. Awesome time. So this is a council fight. There's 3 bosses. Each one has their own little mechanic ability that they do. The first boss is obviously on red. The most important thing that you need to know about this fight is to never, ever, ever be in front of the boss. Second, kill the ads above everything else. So we're gonna kill this first boss, and each boss has a different mechanic that they do. So when we go to kill this boss, there's gonna be mines that are gonna drop on the ground. They are very big. They kind of glow green. You cannot possibly miss them. We are very melee heavy, so melee you need to spread out around the boss on the backside and try, and some of you get as a max range melee as you possibly can, so that you are not dropping mines like all on top of the melee, because every time you run over a mine it explodes and does raid-wide damage. So the last thing that we need is like 15 mines to blow up in melee all at once, because that will end very badly for us. Again, ads are a priority over everything else. So we're going to kill the boss, ads are going to show up, we're going to kill the ads, we're going to go back to the boss, ads are going to show up, we're going to kill the ads, etc, etc. When the boss disappears, we're all going to run to purple. Purple's going to be the next boss spawn location. Sorry, I tried to cough and talk at the same time. What happens over here is that we still get ads. We no longer get bombs. Mines, I should say. And Kelly is going to drop pillars. Do not click on the pillars. That is Corgi's job. When the time is right, we're going to click on the pillar, and it's going to put a big green shield up, and you need to stand under the shield so that you do not get wrecked in the face when the aerial attack happens. So, big green shield, stand in it. Make sure that you're killing ads, back to the boss, killing ads, etc. So that happens 3 times at purple. Then that boss goes away, and then we all run over to blue. And then it happens 3 more times at blue, but we will not get any more ads, but we have to clean up the ads that we already have. So blue is where we're going to lust and do our big cooldowns on the boss, so that we can focus all of our DPS on the boss. And again, stand in the green shield so you don't blow up. And then when that boss disappears, we go back to red and we repeat the whole process all over again. Anybody have any questions? Okay then.
So stay on the boss, avoid the mines.
The
We have
short
a couple party buffs missing.
The short answer is stay on the boss unless there's ads. Don't hit the mines. Stand under the shield.
Gotcha.
Sorry, Dak. I just spilled some water on my desk and I needed a towel. I'm all set now.
Alrighty. Alright, Cleavage says he can pull without him, so
If he dies, he dies.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Why we are the dominant force in the cosmos. You enjoy
remember to never be in front of the boss.
Let's shoot hot stars. Like this.
I am marking the tank forever. Alright, everybody avoid the mines, run to purple. Try not to hit the mines on your...
I need a target. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shield.
That's the shield. It did go off. You just did a second one. Or something, but...
Find shield.
Alright, stand in the shield.
2, 1. Tuned force.
Remember, add the more important box.
Find shield.
Stand in the shield.
4, 3, 2, 1. Connect. Target change.
Alright, dragging the ads with you. We are switching to blue. Drag the ads with you.
Tuned force.
You enjoy my invention.
4, 3, 2, 1. Find shield.
Clean up that last ad in the back.
Find shield. Find shield. Tuned force. Target changed.
And that's red, which is part.
4, 3, 2, 1. Collapse.
And that's right here. We do have a res. Can somebody res storm please? Storm, where's the box?
changed.
3, 2, 1.
Avoid the mines.
4, 3,
Run to the
Iron
shield.
Turned close.
As before the boss. Oh, did you not make it? Okay, mines do not drop anymore in this thing. Just hit the X. So melee, you fall back on the butt.
Fire shield.
Stay in the shield.
1, 2, 1. Turned for collapse.
Make sure you're on the back side of the box.
Fire shield.
Oops, the shield.
4, 3, 2, turned close. 1. Collapse. Target changed.
3, 2, 1. You enjoy my adventure.
Fire shield. 1. Turned close.
Watch your step.
Right, the loot is always on the boss that's on red X.
The War Council has finally paid
And if we
for
could
their
restore them, that would be
treachery.
yes.
Without their leadership, the Legion.
And then we go back down.
So I think I'm out to
champions.
trying to boss
For the
fight.
first time in
Oh,
millennia, a
Okay.
blow has been struck against the
I do have a
denizens
piece of
of
loot
the
that
burning
I'm gonna give to you
throne.
though, in case anyone wants
Yet
it.
this battle
Oh,
is
alright,
far
I'm on
from
the other.
over. A great power roils in torment at this world's core. Rendezvous with the Vindicar.
Alright, good job everyone, good night. I'll see y'all later.
See you, man.
Bye, Corgi.
Night, Cord.
Bye, baby.
Alright, when you come out, click on one of the warframes.
Halt!
Striking at the heart of the Legion is futile until we take out their war machines. Unchecked, they will soon overwhelm us.
Agreed. We must cripple those infernal engines of destruction.
When you land, head to the
Champions,
teleportation
use this
pad,
teleporter to board the Vindicar.
and we are going to
On
the
to our
exhaust.
next target.
Are we all
So this
Don't
is
hold your breath. Don't wait to exhale.
so this is fondly called the bridge boss, because he has a bridge. What we were going to do, the tanks are going to pull him slightly to the right as you are looking. You can see where the will is at. All the melee and range need to spread out. Healers, you will have to dispel. If somebody gets sleep, please make sure that you have dispel working. If your add-on is not working, dispel. Make sure you know where your button is. Clear that off so that you can quickly do that. This boss is going to do a couple different things, but on this first platform, basically, he's going to randomly sleep somebody. You don't want to be next to that person, or a chain reaction, you sleep, and then if somebody next to you, they can and so on and so forth. So it's, you want to make sure you're spread out as much as you can. You want to avoid all the things. That's the biggest part. When he transitions, he'll fly to the other side of his bridge down there. I'm off of topic. Sorry, I apparently got a cold in the past few days. When he transitions, he flies to an identical platform on the other side of the bridge. The thing that you need to know is that you need to cross the bridge. You need to avoid all the things on the bridge. There will be traps, and there will be lines, and there will be bombs, and all kinds of stuff, and you do not want to touch any of it. Anything that puts you up and over and glides, such as heroic leap and stuff of that nature, it will trigger it when you go over top of it, so do not use them. You need to run manually. Once everybody's up to the other side, do not interrupt the boss. The tanks will interrupt the boss. And we will keep doing the same thing that we were doing before. And then he'll add another ability that he'll target a couple of people, and you need to run out and away from the group as it will summon, he'll shoot a fiery line of doom. So just make sure you run those to the outer edge of the circle, away from people so that they don't. He will transition one more time. He will add more stuff to the bridge that was already on there, which will still be on the bridge. So you have to dodge even more stuff going across the bridge. So again, do not touch anything on the bridge. When he gets back and we get back on this side, the tanks will interrupt, and that's when we will lust if we have it available. And kill the boss. And make sure to avoid all the things. Questions? Comments? Alright, everybody's ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your heads will adorn my trophies! I'll collect you later.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, this is the bridge. Do not hit stuff. Go around them.
DPS them as long as we don't run, right?
Phase 2.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, that's the charge blast. If you're marked, run out, run out. So, for those that have not done the street before, what do you guys think? Bosses so far.
Lightning it.
I'm not positive. Yep. Alright, more stuff is on the bridge. Do not run through the lines. Do not hit stuff. He's not hit. That's a safe spot though. Have enough.
Phase 3. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Does anybody have luck or drum? Yes, please. Thank you.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fortress needed.
Fire on my position.
Fortress stuck.
Alright, let's res our buddy at the end of the bridge so he can come boss this end of the bridge. I figure we could at least show them the robot. I don't know that we have enough DPS to successfully do it, but...
We can always single focus the second one later.
Know that? Right. Remember, expire, runaway, purple stat, right?
I don't have a target.
And green, one person stays in it.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target. I need a target.
I was hoping to find you here. I've always known test soldiers.
Remember, red is run away from everybody, purple is back with everybody.
I need to target something first.
I don't have a feast, but I've got leftovers.
Alright. You'll see that there's 2 sets of 3 different rain markers on the floor. This is very important because this tells you where you need to go. We are all, and we does not include tanks, so if you see somebody with a marker on their head from the tanks, do not stand on them. But everybody in the raid needs to stack on purple, and you need to stack as tight up against his little bubble thing as you can in melee range, so that the tanks have all the space behind you to collect purple balls. Do not collect the purple balls, do not hit them, let them run around, the tanks will get them, do not worry about them. If one accidentally spawns in the melee group and it blows up, that is fine. We just do not need everybody in the raid chasing them down. So ignore them. We will kill the boss for a while, and then he will go immune, and he will summon robots exactly like the ones we just cleared of trash. And there's the purple that does the purple one, there's the red that does the red, and the green that does the green. They spawn at the outer circle raid marker. So blue, you'll see there's a little floating green thing. That robot will spawn in that little alcove, and one will spawn on yellow. So they spawn 2 at a time. Lil and Sadar, you guys are gonna go to Star. Everybody else, we're gonna focus fire on the one on blue to burn it down as quick as possible. So when the robots spawn, we're gonna go to blue first. After the robot is dead, we jump over to kill the other robot and then back to the boss. And then everybody rotates clockwise. So the whole raid will stack on the green raid marker. Everybody, when the robots spawn again, will go to yellow this time. And Lil and Sadar will go to green, Moon in the back. We kill our robot, kill their robot, and then go back to the boss. And then we all rotate again, so the new stack point will be red on the other side. And we just keep going around in a circle because the robots spawn in 2 different points, and it goes around in a circle like that. The number 1 mechanic in this fight that will absolutely kill you if you are not paying attention is his Ruiner. He does an ability where he shoots a green laser beam out of his hand, and then he rotates either clockwise or counterclockwise in the raid. If it touches you, you will die. Plain and simple. So when it says Ruiner is coming out, you need to run away and not be in front of him of whichever direction he's facing. And you need to keep running in a direction where you do not get hit by the Ruiner. When it ends, you need to return back to the stack point that you are supposed to be on. Questions, comments?
Hey, Sai, this is Don. Did you want to pull me back in, or do we wait till after the boss?
Well, this will probably be one and only pull of the night to finish this raid off. So,
okay,
we'll pull you in. Well, it depends on if you're coming. Yeah, we only got 5 minutes left for this raid session. All right, everybody was ready, so we are going to start. You can hang out with us and watch us on the stream and watch us all die.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember, everybody needs to be in melee range, right on top of that purple raid.
Defensive. Bowman coming.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Switch back.
Let the tanks worry about the thing. There's Ruiner. Run, run, run. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
2, 1.
Alright, everybody live? Unless you're Sadar, go to blue. Blue robot. get out of this alcove. Finish off. Alright, everybody on the other robot. Go to the next robot. And stack on. Dodge the Ruiner. Out of the laser beam of death.
Defensive.
Ruiner.
Defensive.
Alright, everybody to star. Everybody to star.
It's too far away. I don't have a target.
Ruiner, move. And the new stack point is red. Everybody should be heading towards red and killing that rope. Watch purple orb.
Defensive.
3, 2, 1.
Bomb incoming. Stay away from lines. Keep moving. Bomb incoming. Defensive. I need to get closer.
Okay. Run. Alright, everybody should be on moon. Like I said, I don't know if this is the end, but it's fun. That's what it's all about, right, guys? We do have 2 residents. Let's res some DPS, please. Remember, red is spread out.
Defensive.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ruin it.
I stepped off the edge.
Yep, that is the thing. Sorry, I forgot to warn you. Stack in purple. Alright, after the other robot.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And the new stack point is purple. Keep doing it.
Defensive.
Yep, it's pretty much gonna be a wipe.
Defensive.
Oh, I didn't realize one of the other thing died. I'm sorry.
Forging strength for 88,000.
Alright, so, this will be the end for tonight, because we are only doing 2 hours. And this is gonna end up being a wipe, so if you want to save your repair bill and you're still alive, jump off the side.
Well, when you say my repair bill.
Well, relatively speaking. Go ahead and
I meant,
release.
like what you meant, anyway.
Oh.
You say it that way.
Alright, that will be the end for tonight. That was, I think, 6 bosses, which is very good for people coming and going, and good job to everybody that came and those that got loot. Let's go ahead and give out any loot that we got since raid break. If you don't have anything or haven't or are not interested, you are moving to go. However, if you do have something or if you're interested in around, just send it up. Food, do you have all 3 of those items? Okay. First item is Paladin Cloak, Titan Forge to a 230.
Now, might have to take that one back.
Oh, did you not notice the Titan Forge?
No, I didn't.
It was rolled
It's
for?
larger than I have, so I don't think I can trade it.
Oh, alright. Sorry.
So am I.
I have an iron artifact, 210 for anybody that is still using their artifact weapon and hasn't gotten an upgrade yet from Darkshore. Anybody need a relic? Oh, can we moving on? Oh, nope, we have somebody. Yay! Alright, we have Drape of the Spirited Hunt. This is Haste Mastery 210 or 210 cloak. Anybody need the cloak? Oh wow, there's a roll.
That's nice. I like that.
I think they wanted it. Anybody else want to shoot for 100?
I didn't think I would get 100. That's a new one for me.
Alright, we have General Tricorn Leather Helm. Warforged at 215. Anybody need a 215 helm with leather? Hey, working class nerds! Hey, thanks for saying hi in Twitch. We're saying hi back. Yep,
Hi, Twitch.
It's not an op, it's not SOTOR, it's a raid because it's WoW. Oh, it looks like Avi won the headpiece. And the last item I got is legs. 210 leather legs. Alright, let's just one. I do have an item left over from the first time around in case you didn't see it. It's a 210 cloak. Anybody need it? Let's put in mastery on it.
If no one wants it, I'll take it for transmog. Oh,
Anybody else?
never mind.
Oh, that's a nice shade of red, yeah.
Alright, that is officially all the loot. That ends this session for the new raids for Antorus. We are going to take a break until 11 o'clock. We are resetting the raid at that time for the new raiders. Anybody that is willing to help out with a higher geared tune, I would appreciate it. Anybody that came earlier, we are going to try and fill spots with people that did not come yet. But if you want to stick around and see if there's any open available spots, you can. But we won't start that raid for about an hour, because that'll be from 11. So I'm going to pause the stream until then, so you guys aren't looking at a bunch of dead space. And we'll pick this back up in about an hour, and I'll see you guys all then. So I'm waving and nobody can see me, so have a wonderful night.
Night. Thank you all.
Thank you.